with yourself and your loved ones. And I, Oprah Winfrey, who have taught Interview 101 over 37,000 people, I could not find the words for my own mother. I am reading the hospice care manual where it says talk about times where you learned things were shared, memories. I could not think of one happy time. And I sat and I prayed with that. And then I left, knowing that that was going to be one of the final times I saw her. And I was upset with myself. I had a speaking engagement in Boston. I said, I'm gonna go now. She said, all right, see ya. I stand at the door, I go, okay, bye. I went to the speaking engagement, and when I finished, that voice inside me that lives inside you, that we all have, said, what a hypocrite. What a hypocrite you are. If this was anybody else, you would have said, close that thing. Close that door. Finish it. Say what needs to be said. Do the forgiving. You've never said, I love you in your entire life to your mother. Go back and say it. I got on the plane. I flew back to Milwaukee. Now this is my third time in a week. I walk into the room and she's sitting there watching Steve Harvey on a loop. In the hottest room I've ever sat in. Literally, I looked at the thermometer, it's 87 degrees in that room. And I still didn't know what to say. I sat, I watched Steve Harvey, I watched One Life to Live. I thought, is that still on? I did that thing. So I thought I'd just sit there and I'd just give her ice chips and water, and I still didn't have anything to say. I went to bed that night praying, God help me, because the hospice manual isn't doing it. And I woke up and accidentally hit my phone, and what shows up on the phone, I don't know how, is Mahalia Jackson singing Precious Lord. Take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weary, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light, precious Lord. Take my hand and lead me home. So I walked into that hot room where my mother was sitting, and I said, would you like to hear Mahalia Jackson? And she nodded her head because she was still very coherent. And then I had this idea to call a friend of mine, Wintley Phipps, who's a famous baritone gospel singer. And I said, Wintley, would you pray for my mother, my sister, and I? And would you sing Precious Lord? And he did from his kitchen table on a Saturday morning. He sang Precious Lord. And he said, I'm praying for peace for you and your mother. And I'm praying for no fear, just peace. And that was a way in. I could see as he was singing on FaceTime, I could see the tears begin to form. And it gave me an opening to say, how are you feeling about this transition? And what is it you are afraid of? And are there people you want to see on the other side? And she said, yes, I want to see my mother. And I said, I believe she'll be there when you're ready. And I am telling you, if you're ready, we're ready. And I just want to say to you that in all of these years, you were not the mother I thought I needed. But I see now God gave me exactly what I needed to be me. And I want to say to you that I know when you were 16, 17 years old, and you became pregnant after one time with my father, there were many people who would have told you, don't have that baby. Abort that baby. Give that baby away. But you didn't. You didn't do that. And for that, I thank you. I thank you for being the mother that you knew how to be, even though many times it wasn't what I thought I needed. And I want you to know I bless you and I give you peace, and I want you to go in peace and to know, well done, well done. And I love you. First and only time I've said it. First and only time I've said it. But it freed me. It freed me.